YouTube, you're guilty. Or are you? We'll be finding out today because we are judging Am I the A-hole confessions. Let's go. Am I the A-hole for telling my neighbor I dated her husband? Okay, interesting. I, 33 female, became friendly with my neighbor, 37 female, let's call her Emily, after I helped her move a few boxes into our building while her husband, 35 male, was in the hospital. I didn't meet Emily's husband until a few weeks later when she invited me over to dinner as thanks. When I arrived first, Emily's husband had run out to pick up some wine, but when he came back, I was shocked to see Matt, a guy I had gone on 3 dates with a year ago, before he suddenly ghosted me. He had a terrible poker face and tried to pretend like he didn't recognize me. I don't play those games. I asked how long they'd been married and Emily said 3 years. Oh my god. She recognized there was tension and asked if we knew each other. He said no. I said yes and told Emily that I had gone on dates with him a year ago. She became very upset and asked me to leave, which I did. The next day, Emily reached out and said that she didn't appreciate that I lied about when I dated her husband. He told her we had dated 4 years ago before they were married. I didn't even live in this city 4 years ago. And even if we had dated 4 years ago, they'd been engaged at that point. Either way, he would have been cheating. I sent her screenshots of our text from the year before and from Bumble of his profile, which was still active. She never responded, but when I saw her in the lobby yesterday, she wouldn't even look me in the eye. I don't know if they're still together, and Emily hasn't responded to my text. So am I the asshole for telling her the truth? Oh my god. I'm just already gonna give my judgment on this because I feel like this is a pretty easy case. Not the a-hole. This is obviously on the husband for cheating on his wife, and I'm sure like it's a lot of emotions for the wife, so I don't expect her to, you know, react in the most perfect way after finding that out. The real a-hole is really just the husband. Maybe the wife will realize it was like the best thing for her to find out about it. Yeah, not the a-hole. Next one. Am I the a-hole for refusing to sleep on the couch? I, 22 male, told my girlfriend, 20 female, that I was going to the bar with my friend, 24 male, and his girlfriend, 21 female, to celebrate her birthday. I was leaving at 7 p.m. and said I would be gone for at most 2 hours. I offered to grab my girlfriend fast food for a late dinner. She was okay with this plan. I even texted her a few times while I was there. I also only had 1 drink and 1 test tube shot. What is that? I paid for the 3 shots to celebrate her 21st. My buddy paid for my drink since he lost a bet on the way to the bar. I got home and my girlfriend is in bed watching TikToks. I hand her the food back. Since it was a late dinner, I didn't mind if she wanted to eat in bed. She gets up, so I assume she's going to eat at the table, but she tossed the food in the bin, telling me she already ate. Okay, that's fine, but we could have put the food in the fridge. I would have eaten it for breakfast. I mentioned this to her. She starts going in on me about how I'm a shitty person for enjoying a drink with some... Whoa! Okay, so she just insults the friend's girlfriend. She saw the photo of us online, a photo of the 3 of us. I texted her throughout the night and even said my friend brought his girlfriend since it was her birthday. She didn't answer back. She was so mad that she told me to sleep on the couch, that I was drunk and she feared for her safety. I wasn't drunk and I wasn't going to harm her. I refused to move. I paid for this bed. She grabbed the blankets off me and threw my pillow across the room, knocking over my desk lamp. I told her to stop being such a B-word and to just sleep, that we could talk about it in the morning. She got defensive and left. I did not try to stop her or even text/call. I guess she went to her parents' house. Her friends are telling me that I am the a-hole. My friend and his girlfriend are telling me to break up with her, that I don't need that toxicity in my life. Oh my god. Okay, so there's an edit saying, I apologize for my misleading first sentence. The original plan was just drinks with my buddy. The plans changed, his girlfriend joining us throughout the night. I texted my girlfriend to update her. I never received any texts back. I took no text back as an okay from my girlfriend. To clarify, my girlfriend is underage and legally can be carded and escorted out by any staff for being near a bar or casino in my state. Okay, jeez. That girlfriend has got some issues, I assume. Like, she definitely needs to figure out why she's so incredibly jealous. Like, she's apparently been informed that it's the friend's girlfriend and not just some random girl he met at the bar. And he did communicate everything with her, from what he's saying at least, through the night. So I don't really see how he could have handled it better. Like, he said he didn't get super drunk. He brought her the food he promised. Like, it was just his friend and the friend's girlfriend. So yeah, I think the girlfriend just needs to figure out her jealousy issues, because there's obviously like a deeper rooted problem there. Especially since, like, it says in the update that she told her friends he hit her. She's just lying about that apparently as well. I just said apparently so many times.
And apparently, I've never been on live television before.
Not the a-hole. So far, we've not had any a-holes. Am I the a-hole for exposing my wife's affair at our anniversary dinner? Throwaway because this is a mess. My 35 male wife, 34 female. That confused me. I thought the wife was 35 male. Anyways, and I just had our 10-year anniversary. I planned a fancy dinner with her close friends and family. Everything was great until I noticed my wife acting weird with her phone. I glanced over and saw "Good night, babe" from a name I didn't recognize. I excused myself, went to the restroom, and did something I probably shouldn't have. I checked her phone. She placed it on her coat hanging from the chair. Turns out she's been having an affair with Mark, a co-worker. Explicit text, plans to meet up. Even complains about me. I was furious. Instead of confronting her privately, I stood up, tapped my glass, and said, "I just want to thank everyone for coming to celebrate our love. And a special thanks to Mark for keeping my wife entertained when I'm not around." Then I walked out. She's been crying and saying I humiliated her. Our friends are split. Some say she deserved it. Others think I went too far. So am I the a-hole? It is kind of funny. That is kind of very funny to do. I don't know if it's the most mature thing to do. I mean, they're like in their mid-30s. You could have also, you know, talked to her privately about it. Especially because they're saying they're not divorcing, you know? I don't think it makes him like a crazy a-hole. Like, if you don't want to be exposed for cheating, don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Probably not the most mature thing you could possibly have done. But in my opinion, it's not a crazy a-hole move, you know? Like, they found out during the dinner, apparently, so it was probably also, like, kind of a heat of the moment. I'll say not the a-hole. Oh god, my boyfriend is furious that I'm breaking up after he insisted on opening our relationship. My boyfriend and I, both in early 30s, have been in a relationship for almost 4 months. From the beginning, the topic of an open relationship came up, and it was very clear that I wanted something exclusive. Eventually, we agreed that we could revisit the discussion after 1 year and see how I felt about it. At the time, I already suspected I wouldn't be okay with it, but I liked the idea of spending a year with him, so I thought I could cross that bridge when we got there, or we can break up with good memories. Oh no. However, during a chill night together recently, he suddenly brought up the topic again and told me that he definitely wants an open relationship after 1 year. It was kind of out of nowhere because it was not even one of our topics recently. This instantly made me sad, not angry, because I was already struggling with the relationship in other ways. I've been trying to convince myself that I could deal with certain issues, such as his tendency to be selfish in many topics, ignoring my emotions if they're not matching with his, and a sex life that hasn't been as fulfilling as I'd hoped, even though I brought up the subject so many times. And he wants to open the relationship? I told him that his timing really upset me because I wasn't prepared to have this conversation, especially when we were already dealing with other issues. He apologized for bringing it up after seeing how sad I was, but the next day I realized I was done. When I told him, he got angry and upset, saying I hadn't even thought it through, that our sex life was just fine and that I was making up problems in my head. He also said that we had promised each other a great 1-year relationship and now I was just giving up. I'm actually not someone who quits things easily, but the way he handled this topic with such a strong focus on what he wants rather than how I might feel made me even more frustrated. And at this point, I don't even feel like I can bring up how I feel because it would just make him angrier and he wouldn't consider what I say. Now I'm wondering if I should have even started this relationship in the first place. Am I being unreasonable for ending things? I do not want to feel guilty. Jeez. I think it's important to remember that a relationship is not a contract. You're not forced to spend a certain amount of time with each other. You don't have to stick together. Like, if you feel like the relationship is not working for you anymore, and it's obviously not, then it is totally valid to break up. It does seem like he's being very selfish about it all, saying she's making up the problems in her head, making her feel guilty for wanting to end the relationship. And I think, you know, if he doesn't respect your opinions, if he doesn't respect your emotions, it's not worth it being with him. He probably needs to figure some stuff out himself about what he wants, and to maybe not go into a relationship when he definitely wants an open relationship and not, you know, a monogamous relationship. It might have been a little naive to like start the relationship from both of them, knowing that they kind of want other things, but I don't see why they should waste more time now being in a relationship that obviously is just mismatched and doesn't work. Not the a-hole. Alright, wow, there wasn't really anything crazy there, like no one being super unreasonable looking for validation, but maybe next time. Let me know if you would want me to do another one, judging more posts, and maybe I can have a look for like kind of more crazy ones and judge those. I did kind of do this like on the spot because I'm very busy at the moment, but I really wanted to record another video, so I hope you enjoyed it anyways. I hope you enjoyed the stories. I hope you enjoyed my little input sprinkled in there and my opinions. Let me know if you agree with my opinions or if you think that I was wrong for my judgments. However, I am the judge here and I will just overrule you in the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and want to see some more of my content. I will hopefully see you very, very soon. Bye bye!